So there's this really cool thing we've been looking into, which has to do with sprouting organic things in your windowsill that you can grow and eat from table scraps. And we've tried a couple of things right now. One of the easiest things we've been able to do is spring onions right here. As you can see, these we cut all of these here when we used them, and we just stuck the bottom part in a jar with a little bit of water and stuck it in a window where it gets some sun. And now we have more onions that we can use. So this was very easy to do. We're working on potatoes right now. I've read that there are multiple ways you can do this. You can actually put it in a bag in a dark, warm place for a little while. Other people swear by putting it in a jar with the water for the sun. This is the way my mom always did it. She put 2 toothpicks in the potato, face down, and you can see I've already got some little sprouts. This has only been in the window for, I think, a day. So it's already starting to sprout. So getting faster results personally by putting it in the window than in a dark place, but you know, it's your choice. Try both of them, see which one's better. And we've also tried ginger, which has been very, very easy to do. And what you do is you get a piece of organic ginger and you break off the part where you can see the little sprouts are budding through right here. It's starting to pop out right here. You want to plant this in the soil. Break this off to a smaller piece, plant it in the soil. 12-inch pot is what we've been using, and that's what I've seen, but put it in the soil with the little sprouts face up, and so far this is what we've got going on from just one piece that we planted. As you can see, it's really taking off. When did we plant this?
It's been a few weeks.
Yeah, I think this has been like 2 weeks ago, although I think it's gotten a little bit of extra water. There were several rainy days there, but we just put him outside. And we used some of our compost and tried to reuse some soil. I think I've got a little tomato plant trying to grow in the back here, so I gotta do something about that. But beautiful ginger just from a chunk of ginger that we stuck down in the soil a couple weeks ago, so very cool. One of the things we've not been able to figure out yet is celery. Celery, you're supposed to be able to take the end that you've cut the celery off and stick it in the window. Of course, my water here is cloudy. I need to change it. And that's the rule on these things. For sure, is you always want to change the water. The reason I haven't changed this one is because I'm getting ready to throw it out. I just kept it to show you guys. But you cut all the celery off, put it in a bowl with some water, stick it in your sunny window, and as you can see, it starts to grow back up. Unfortunately, ours always turns brown and mushy, and we've been changing the water. On this one, we had been changing it every day, so I guess we're just not changing the water enough. We had one that we actually got to the stage where we were planting it in the soil once these shoots were up a little higher, but it still turned mushy. So I don't know what we're doing wrong on the celery. It's one of the fastest ones to do this, but we keep screwing it up somehow. So I'm gonna have to figure that one out. But we've already been eating our onions. I mean, we bought these, it's been a while since we bought these, and we just keep regrowing them, and they just keep coming back, and we just get to have more onions. So it's pretty cool. Another one that I've done before is garlic. I don't have any that I'm doing right now because we haven't been eating a lot of garlic lately, but garlic also works very well. If you get the garlic wet, you put it in the window for just a little while, it'll start to sprout up on one end, and then you go ahead and plant that the same way you do the ginger. So garlic has also worked very well for me. There are other ones too. There's pineapple I think you can do, but that's not very practical for us. But there are a lot of these, and it's really easy, and you already bought the food once anyway, so you might as well give it a try. And if it doesn't work, you're really not out anything because you already ate it, right? So very cool.